What is going on, guys? This is Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video, and this is going to be a update on my server and how it's currently progressing a couple days in. So hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Also, you can become a channel member by clicking that join button down below. If you guys do enjoy these types of videos, which is, more about my server and how we're doing and the server progress and the season progress and all of that stuff, let me know in the comment section. If you guys prefer me doing other videos like, commandables and stuff, then let me know about that as well. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so my server is now a couple of days old. I think it's like 2 or 3 days. I haven't really been paying attention, so by not paying attention, I just mean I don't really keep track of how many days we've been in this new server. But if we have a look at the fellowship production, which is the first thing we're going to look at, just to see how the different fellowships from both sides are ranking up against one another, we'll see that in terms of the amount of good and evil fellowships or warbands in the top 10 is actually still the same. So there's 6 good fellowships and there's 4 evil warbands in the top 10, with my fellowship ring being 11. Just under us at number 12 is another rune rune warband, sorry. Then there's some elves, Mordor, and so on and so forth. But for the top 10, it's pretty balanced. I mean, I know we outnumber them by 2, but it's not that bad. If that other fellowship below mine just like rank up 2 more spots, then it would actually be equal at 5 and 5. But if we look at the power here, so we can see the top 2 fellowships are actually from LOTR. The next 2 are from Isengard and Rune respectively. Then we have 2 Gondor, then a Rohan, then a 3rd Gondor fellowship, and then we have another Isengard and another Rune fellowship. So how do I think this is going to affect the map and stuff? Well, it's definitely going to be interesting, because if we have a look at where all these factions are at, well, obviously Isengard, okay, we saw they have 2 pretty strong fellowships, right? Or warbands, sorry. I'm just used to playing good guys for, 4 seasons now, so I do apologize for calling the warbands fellowships every time. But yeah, so Isengard have 2 pretty strong warbands. And right now, if we have a look at where the ring is, so if, we click over here, there we go. So we have a look at where the fellowship is, sorry. They're going to be at Weathertop in 4 hours. And nearby, okay, so we have Isengard there and LOTR. LOTR is pretty much the only good faction I think they'll be able to reach there really easily. For us, we'd have to long march all the way over. Isengard can get there pretty easily, but Rohan could obviously apply some pressure to Isengard. So if we have a look here and we go to Weathertop, let's just see, are we like setting up there or what? So here's Weathertop, and there's actually Isengard around it already. So Die Hobbit to Mordor, we take you. Okay, I like that name. But yeah, so Isengard have already gotten there. And how do I think it's going to play out for the season? Well, at the moment, I'm going to assume it's going to be something like this. So, Mordor, they don't really have much players. So Gondor will probably just send a few players to like stop them or, put them in place. Isengard is a much bigger threat, and so Rohan and Gondor will probably have to work together against that. LOTR will have to end up helping out the fellowship because they're the closest good faction to the fellowship. However, they are between 2 evil factions, though I don't think Isengard will bother them much, especially if Rohan and Gondor are putting pressure on Isengard. Gundabad, on the other hand, they're free to just hit straight into LOTR, and so LOTR are gonna have to fight Gundabad. Though obviously as Erebor, hopefully we can try and help them out a bit. Though we may not be able to, because remember, Rune is also really powerful, and Rune is definitely much stronger than Erebor alone, because they have 2 fellowships I think above us. Or is it 1? Well, they have 1 or 2 fellowships above us, and they have another fellowship right below us. And then if we look at Erebor's top fellowships, our top fellowship is at number 11, with our other ones at like 14 and 16 or something. So if Rune end up attacking, we're going to have to concentrate all our forces, on this like Conan Vale border or Selgium Vale, depending on where we pushed at the time, to try and like stop them and, engage them in combat. Because if we don't do that, then Rune can just come through, assist Mordor, and together they could end up like pushing both Gondor and Rohan or hit LOTR in the back. So I'm anticipating that our main fight this season for Erebor is going to be, trying to stop Rune in their tracks, while also, if possible, sending up some support to Gundabad to help LOTR against Gundabad, because Gundabad is going to try to push down, and apply pressure on LOTR there. So it's definitely going to be very interesting in terms of tactics and stuff like that. Anyway, that's enough about the what I think is going to happen, what is actually happening. So obviously in terms of the fellowship, so they started out, they went to Hobbiton, they went across the crossings, they made Bree already, now they're on to Weathertop. I'm not sure if they're going to follow, I'm assuming they're going to follow like exactly the movies, but then if they're following the movies, you know, Frodo gets stabbed at Weathertop. So if he gets stabbed there and then he rushes straight, you know, to Rivendell, you know, Arwen takes Frodo and they run all the way to Rivendell while outrunning the Nazgul and stuff like that. So Rivendell's over here. So I'm not sure if that's going to be in the next stop, like straight over. If so, then I'm assuming, you know, Isengard is probably going to push up here through Durensvale, Codlin, etc. Maybe Eregion as well. Eregion? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. You know, to try and hinder the progress of the Fellowship. Gundabad could obviously push down, and if so, Lothlorien is by themselves. They're going to try to hold out against two evil factions while also trying to escort the Fellowship over to Rivendell, if that's their next objective from Weathertop. Though I'm assuming obviously Gondor and Rohan will hopefully like send troops up and either like push directly into Isengard or send troops up to Lothlorien and help defend their borders. I'm not really sure, you know, how this is all going to turn out. This is a very interesting season, and this is why, like, I know a lot of people are complaining like good vs evil is totally unbalanced, there's too many good players and stuff, you know, and I mean, you can't really blame the devs for that. I mean, if more people prefer good and like playing good, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. I mean, the devs are trying. I mean, for one, I really like the fact that this season is not a repeat of Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. Others, I think I would get bored just, you know, replaying those seasons over and over and over and over. So I am happy that, you know, now we have the War of the Ring. This is like true roleplay, you know, it's like what everyone wants. I mean, it's lore accurate and stuff, which is pretty great. So, you know, I am happy about that. Though, obviously, in terms of balancing, I also heard that they added AI for the evil. So evil are apparently getting AI, and evil even get like buffs and stuff throughout the season to make them stronger and stronger. So yeah, it actually kind of seems stacked against good in terms of what the devs are doing, you know. Though good obviously still has more plays and stuff, so hopefully that will help. Though I know evil also has their free armored Sauron commander, so that's definitely going to be interesting to fight against. Though I'm not sure how exactly that whole thing works, since, you know, I'm not playing evil, I've never played evil. But yeah, so that's pretty much a recap of what's happened so far. In terms of my fellowship, well, we've just been expanding, you know, grabbing higher tiles, trying to level up our commanders. I mean, if I look at my own commanders, all I have is Gimli at 27, Gandalf at 21, and then my next is like Eowyn at 12 and stuff. So I don't really want to PvP right now with a level 27 Gimli. I mean, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna really do that much in PvP unless I'm versing like low levels as well and stuff. So what I'm trying to do for my fellowship personally is just trying to level everybody up, you know, grab as much, trying to level up their tiles soon, help our other members, you know, grab 130s, 150s, 200s once we can. And then I think obviously try capture these back regions and stuff over here, and then either, you know, put some pressure onto Rune or send some help to the fellowship if we can, or maybe push up here, capture these keeps as well to, you know, so we have a border with Gundabad, so we can help Lothlorien out with that, or maybe just push down and like capture all this area over here. Because remember, the season objectives, the more keeps we capture and stuff, the better it is. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be our recap video for, well, my first recap or second recap video, I think, for my server. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you guys want me to, like, you know, mention something else in these recap videos or cover something else, then, you know, let me know. Say, yo, I want you to cover this and this as well, you know, or keep us updated about this in your server as well. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.